Good afternoon, Marines. How are you? Hi, Alejandra.
Hi, teacher.
Sí, bueno, ya te dejo, bro. Ya empezó mi clase. Un abrazo. Bye.
Good afternoon, everybody. Is Daniela Galan with us? Daniela Garcia Olavarria. Okay. Monse Rodriguez. Okay. Let's start. Today, you're going to be doing you got an activity for the weekend. It's quite easy. Let me go over it so that we can give time to the others to get connected.
Hello, teacher. I don't know if you had already passed the attendance. Sorry.
Don't worry, we are starting.
Okay.
No problem. Okay, we're in week number 14. That means we got 4 more weeks. And then we have holidays. Okay, and where's the activity? Okay, here it is, activity. So, Burger Dump waiting line case. For the Burger Dump single server queue, suppose that the arrival rate increases to 1 customer per minute and the service rate increases to 1.25 customers per minute. Before submitting your Excel file, be sure to read the rubric. Let's go to the activity. Today we're going to see some formulas that are used to understand how waiting lines operate, okay? Where's the case? Here it is. Okay, so solve the following Burger Dump single server waiting line case. For the Burger Dump single server waiting line in section 15.2, today we're gonna see section 15.2. Assume that the arrival rate is increased to 1 customer per minute and that the service rate is increased to 1.25 customers per minute. The arrival rate is the lambda we saw last class, okay? And the service rate is mu we saw also. Now, they're asking you to compute the following operating characteristics: PO, LQ, L, WQ, W, and PW. Today, we're gonna see how to calculate them. And then they ask, what happened? And then they ask, does this system provide a better or poorer service compared to the original system? Make a comparative table, discuss any difference and the reason for this difference, okay? So what you got to make is the activity in a Excel spreadsheet. Once you finish, submit the Excel spreadsheet. And then before submitting the activity, please review the rubric. Make sure to include the requirements, the required information, okay? We close this and let's go to the topic we're gonna be working today. I haven't loaded yet what we're gonna see today. Give me 1 minute. Let me load it now so that you can have the information for your homework. Okay, chapter.
Teacher, we only have 2 more weeks of classes, right?
I believe we got 4 or 3. We got 3 and then we must have the test period.
I believe classes end at December.
First
Yes,
week,
3, right? So we have 3.
Yes. So
something like that.
we must.
I don't really know.
Yes,
I was asking.
more or less. As far as I know, there are 18 weeks, and we're in week number 14. So we must have around 3 more weeks. If we check the calendar, we are right now November 12th. So we got 1, 2. I think we got 2 more weeks.
Yeah, 2 more
You're
weeks
not-
and
you-
maybe 3.
Maybe, yes, maybe 3, but
Because
no more
exams
than
start
3.
in December 3, I believe.
Yes. Waiting lines is gonna be the name. Waiting lines. This is what we're gonna see today. Okay. So there you have it also. And this is what we're gonna be working today with. Already put here. Okay, so what do we got here? We're gonna check section 12.2, this one, okay? This is what we saw last class. This is what we're gonna be working next Tuesday. I believe we don't have classes on Monday, do we? They haven't told you yet?
No, there's no class on Monday.
There's no class, it's National Day, no?
Yeah, but we
Okay.
have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so.
Yes. Okay, so last class we started explaining the Poisson distribution and also the exponential distribution. And we say that we were gonna be using Poisson formula for lambda, when we have lambda, where lambda was the arrival rate, and we have the exponential distribution. We use it for mu and mainly for service rate. This is the service rate, the mu, okay? How do we calculate it? We take the mean number of arrivals by a time period, and the mu was the number of services for a time period, okay? Now, we have 7 characteristics that we're gonna be measuring, okay? They're called the operating characteristics, okay? Now, all these formula, they're related between lambda and mu. If you check the first one that says probability that no units, every time we say units, in this particular case for Burger Dog, we're talking of customers, okay? And are in the system is a whole operating the line, and then when they take you the order, the service, okay? Line plus service, okay? So the probability that no units are in the system is gonna be given by this formula, okay? We're gonna see an example right now. The average number of customers in the waiting line is given by this one. The average number of customers in the whole system is given by this one. The average time a unit spends in the waiting line, a customer spends in the waiting line, is given by this formula. The average time a customer spends in the system, that means the waiting plus service is going to be given by this one. The probability that an arriving unit must wait for service, okay, that an arriving customer must wait for service is given by this one, and the probability of n customers in the unit, okay? And we're gonna work with 7 here. Now, the values of the arrival rate and the service, you can see there are clearly important components in determining the operating characteristics. All of them, they use these figures, okay? There's one condition, okay? equations 15.4 to 15.10 are applicable only when the service rate, that means mu, is greater than the arrival rate, okay? Or another way that we can measure is lambda divided by mu is less than 1, okay? Why? If this condition doesn't exist, the waiting line will continue to grow without limit because the service facility does not have enough capacity to handle the arriving units. There more customers are arriving than the ones they're able to give service, okay? So this is one condition, okay? If this doesn't happen, if this figure doesn't happen, then it means that we're gonna have long lines, okay? And that's mainly because the service capacity or the service ability to give the orders to the customers is not enough to the numbers of customers they're receiving, okay? Questions here? So let's use the figures. Now, one more point. Equation 15.9 is also called the utilization factor, okay? This is a division of lambda divided by mu, okay? And provides a probability that an arriving unit must wait because the service facility is in use. Let me show you figures here, okay? If you remember, we had a lambda of 0.75 before, okay? And mu equal 1. Do you remember where this number comes from? Or you want me to review from last class?
Can we
Is that
check
a
it
yes?
so fast? So can we know?
Yes, no problem. I think it would be better to fully
Yes.
understand what we're doing. Okay,
Thank you, teacher.
so if we take back what we saw last class, this was the whole service, remember? This is the system. The system is formed by the waiting line and the process of order filling, okay? Now, let me find the lambda. Here it is. It says, example, for an arrival rate of 45 customers per hour, okay? So we say for 1 minute, it would be 45 divided by 60.75 clients per minute, okay? And that was for lambda, okay? And for mu, where's my mu? Here it should be. Here it is. Now, lambda, remember, refers to this rate of the process, okay? And mu refers to this one. So what they're saying, if mu, it's if lambda is greater than mu, we're gonna have problems, okay? That means that we are not good enough over here in order to give attention to all the customers. So what we got here, it's that lambda, it's equal 0.75, okay? And mu here was equal to 1. And the calculation for mu, it's over here. The dispatcher, it's able to process 60 orders in 1 hour. That means 1 order per minute, okay? So going back to our other presentation, here these are the figures we had last class, okay? So in this case, mu, it is greater than lambda. That means we can use equations 15.4 and 15.10. There's no problem, okay? Now watch for the homework. Now that we're exactly on this condition, and let's go back. If you can see the Burger DOM single servers queue, suppose the arrival rate is going to be lambda equal to 1, okay, per minute, 1 customer per minute, and the service rate is 1.25. So there's no problem with that condition. We can still use the same formula, okay? Now, let's go over the formulas where we have lambda equal 0.75 and mu equal 1. So my probability that no customers are in the system, it's 1 minus lambda divided by mu, okay? And I got a 25%, okay? Average, the average number of customers in the waiting line. Okay, that's LQ, and it's given by lambda squared divided by mu times mu minus lambda, and it's 2.25 customers. That means that the average of customers in my line for this case is going to be 2.25 here. It's my average, okay? And remember, it depends, it must have a Poisson distribution. That was one of the conditions, okay? Now, the average number of customers in the system, that's L, is gonna be given by LQ plus lambda divided by mu. So that will be 2.25 plus 0.75 divided by 1. That means 3 customers. Going back to this now, the whole system, it's going to have 3 customers average, okay? The average time a customer spends in the waiting line, okay, is going to be given by WQ. I don't know why they give this letter so confusing. It's going to be given by LQ divided by lambda, and it says it's 3 minutes, okay, in the waiting line. Average time a customer spends in the system, it's W equal WQ, that we already have it, plus 1 divided by mu, so it's going to be 4 minutes, the whole system, okay? The probability that an arriving customers must wait for the service, it's of 75%, okay? And here it's the probability of n customers in the system. Let's say for 7 or more, it's of 13.35. You can see that this probability reduces. What is the probability of having 0 customers? It's 0.25. Having 2 customers, 14%, and it's reducing, okay? So figures look pretty well, although they want to reduce the times, okay? Managers' use of waiting line models, that means the use of these operating characteristics, okay? Customers must wait an average of 3 minutes before they start placing an order. We say that it was 2.5, but right now, average here, 3 minutes, okay. The average number of customers waiting is 225. 75% of arriving customers have to wait to be served. Where does number comes from? Do you know? Comes from here, okay. If the operating characteristics are not satisfactory, not meet the standards and doesn't meet the standards of service, management should consider alternate design or plans to improve. So if this is not what they want to give to the customers, what options do they have? And we got 2 alternatives, okay? One alternative, the one that we're gonna see today here, is increase the service rate, by making a creative design change or by using new technology. When we say service rate, we're talking do something here, okay? Or they're working with the orders. If we are faster, then line is gonna move faster also. That's one option. My second alternative is add one or more servers so that more customers can be served simultaneously, okay? So either, or we change what's going here, okay? Or we put another serving line so that people can go either to one or to the other one. So we are gonna have two serving points and one line, okay? We're gonna see right now what will happen if we do some changes here, okay? So alternative one, an order preparer is employed to assist the order taker at the cash register, okay? The customer's initiates the service process by placing the order with the order taker, okay? When the order is placed, the order taker announces it through an intercom systems and the order preparer begins to prepare, okay? So we have two peoples here, the order taker and the order preparer. Let me see where we before here. So instead of having here one person, we're gonna have two. One order. What were the names, remember? Order taker.
And take
Here we got an order taker, and behind that order taker, we have an order preparer. No, two persons. Okay, that's how it's supposed to work McDonald's, but sometimes they don't. I will explain you why. When the order is complete, the order taker gets paid, or I would say more that while the order is complete, the order taker gets paid, okay, while the order preparer continues his work. With this design, it is estimated that the service rate can increase from the current 60 customers to 75 per hour. That means instead of having one, they will go to 1.25. And so lambda stays the same, doesn't change. And now mu, instead of being 1, is going to be 1.25. What's going to happen with my figures? Okay, so this was the first case, and this is the second case. Probability that no customers are in the systems, 25, now 40. So that's a better figure now. Average number of customers in the waiting line, 2.25, 0.9. Wow, this was impressive. Only one, or sometimes less, no? Average number of customers in the system, in the whole system, here there were 3, here there are gonna be 1.5. This is wrong. This should be customers. Let me make the change right now. Okay, minutes, customers. Okay. Average time a customer spends in the waiting line, there were 3 minutes, now it was 1.2. Average time a customer spends in the system, that means 4 minutes, now 2 minutes. Probability that an arriving customer must wait for service, here it was 75 and it reduced to 60%. Probability of 7 customers in the system, it was 13.8 before and went all the way down to 2.8. It should be something really extremely rare that they have 7 customers in the whole system, okay? Something different to what it has been normally happening, okay?
Teacher,
So, yes,
I have a question with that number 7, but in the last slide, why with 7 customers was 13.8 and with 6 was like 4%?
this one,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, me too. I did the math and it's like 0.033.
What's the difference between this one and this one? Is that
Well,
It's
correct?
less. It's like
yes,
it's minus 0.01.
No, this is wrong.
Yeah, it's 0.03337.
No, you're correct. No, wait. Okay. We can calculate that one. Give me 1 minute and then we go over that number.
okay.
Okay. Yes, I saw that before also, and I thought I corrected. I didn't. Okay. No, you're correct. I remember seeing that number and that's wrong. How much did it give you?
0.03371.
So this one, it's 0.0, again, 0,
3
3,
3.
3, 1. So it's 3.3%. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I remember seeing that one. So this one really reduced from 3.1 to 2.8. Okay. Yes, that's wrong. And the book is like that. And I remember seeing that one also. And I thought I corrected. Okay, sorry. Now, as mentioned previously, alternative 2, remember what was alternative 2? Adding another order point, okay, would be another option often available is to add 1 or more servers to that orders for multiple customers that can be filled simultaneously. The extension of the single server waiting line for the multiple server waiting line, this is going to be seen on next section. That means the alternative 2, we're going to check this next week. Okay. Now, what had I seen in McDonald's is that people is on the line. We've got here the other guy serving. Okay. So they take your order and there's supposed to be 2 guys over here playing the filling the order. The problem is that this guy sends you, after they have cashed you, sends you back to another line. So what it's really happening is that they're not backing this guy, okay? This guy just takes the order, cash you, and after it cash you, place the order. The order should be placed immediately, okay? Before they cash you. You give the order, then he repeats it. If it's okay, he sends it, and then he's gonna be cashing you. What is going on is that you come in, they take the order, then they cash you, and then after they had cash you, they give it back. So instead of having 1 line, they're really having 2 lines, one with 1 server and another line with 2 servers working very fast. But it shouldn't be like that. They're wasting time here. Now, why is this? Because they haven't been able to understand that these 2 guys are backing this one, okay? But what they want is the money, okay? So they take all the orders, and then they send the people back to another line, okay? Have you seen that?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I don't know if Burger King's works the same. Does it? I have seen that in McDonald's. For example, if you go to this pizza store, what was the name? Caesar's Pizza. The same guys that takes the order, cash you, and after cashing you, immediately takes the product. He knows there's product. If there's no product before cashing, he will let you know, we don't have the product, it will take 15 minutes. Is this okay? So he's not sending you to a second line. He gives you the option to say, no, okay, I don't want that one. I want another pizza. Which ones do you have already produced or prepared? Okay. So even though McDonald's has a good operating process, if they don't have any knowledge on how they work, they're going to be caching, but after that, they're going to have lines. I have been to the first, I don't know if you know, the first McDonald's that was here in Querétaro, it's the one that it's in Plaza del Parque. That was the first one, okay? And I have been there several times with when I have small kids. Not right now, they're grown-ups. But when I used to take them, you could see lines around 15 people to be at 10. So what they did is they divide the line, 7 people at taking order, and then 7 people or more waiting for their order to be filled, okay? And that shouldn't be working like that. Better open a second cashier with 3 backups, and that will be faster, no? Now, when we take that decision, what should be considered? If we put more people, means that we're gonna have one more cost. Do you agree, Maria del Pilar? What would be the cost of that extra person?
We should apply, can you get back to we should apply if instead of 1.5, 1.25 is 2 teacher. Because you are having 2 persons
Okay.
for like, yeah,
Yes, this is.
yes, like you have 2 people for more persons. I think that also you have to increase the number of persons that you can.
Okay.
Can I say it in Spanish?
Yes, no problem.
O sea, van a ser 2 personas que atiendan para 2 personas. O sea, en lugar de atender a una persona, ya puedes atender a 2.
Okay, that's the second alternative that we're gonna see that on next class. Here the option is we got the first server that it's taking the order of the line. Okay, here we got the line. So this one is taking the order, and behind we have another person that is going to be doing the filling quickly, okay? So that when this one finish caching, okay, then after that, few more minutes, your order is already placed, okay? Now, that's one option. What they have to consider, and the question was mainly for how much this new person will be costing me against this new variable. That means if this goes fast, maybe our sales will also increase and we'll be able to absorb more than my person will cost. I think this option is pretty good, but maybe not the whole day, only for the rush hours, okay? That means here in Mexico, it's quite difficult to do this, but in the States, people works for hours, okay? They don't work for the whole day or for the whole week. You can make an employee have some employees by contract, same as Mexico, but you can also have other type of employees that they will be working for you only for hours. And there's always people looking forward for that kind of work, because it might mean, like, instead of working the whole day, it will be only 4 hours or 3 hours during rush hours, and that's what they need. They don't need more money than that, no? Okay, I got my brother, he lives in San Diego. Her wife works for hours for a clothes company, and she's responsible for receiving the whole stocks, the whole clothes stocks in the store, and then putting them, and then 2 or 3 guys work with her. So she's responsible getting all this inventory and putting them in the shelves. That will be during the night. They don't do that on the day. So she works, and let's say she works for 3 or 4 hours during four days of the week, and she earns a nice money. Okay, and then she can stay the rest of the day at home, taking care of her girls, that they're not anymore kids, no, but when they were kids, that was a night job. Okay, here in Mexico, we don't have that option, and that's poor, because that's a poor situation, because it will help many people and many companies for that. Here, they ask you to work 40 or 45 hours per week, because that's the law, okay? It is supposed to be considered that you can give them work by hour, but it hasn't, I never have seen it before, okay? So it's a problem. This is a problem. I don't know how can somebody work this here in Mexico. Okay.
They work by
Yes.
fees, right?
Yes.
When it's 4 hours, they work by fees.
How you say that in Spanish?
Honorarios.
No, honorarios, it's more what I do. When you have
But
different
you put some hours and
Por
you have
comisión,
to.
it could be.
Sí, es más por comisión. Por honorarios está prohibido. Si te pescan, aunque el gobierno lo hace, ¿eh? El gobierno tiene empleados por honorarios cuando se supone que está prohibido. Si tú trabajas por honorarios y tienes un solo empleador, automáticamente te obliga a tener todos los derechos que tiene un empleado normal. Pero muchas veces, como no tienen presupuestado más empleados o no les autorizan más empleados, lo ocultan a través de asesores. Pues sí, pero resulta ser que de repente son 100 empleados, 100 employees, and they got about 20 asesores, how you say that?
Advisors?
Advisors that are paid by fees, okay? Another option, se supone que otra opción es pagar por ¿cómo se dice? Alguien dijo por ahí otra palabra, ¿por qué?
Comisiones.
Comisiones, sí, pero sigue siendo un empleado de tiempo completo. La opción que la ley federal del trabajo contempla es pagarte por, se me fue la palabra, es decir, un trabajo que dure 3 horas, te pago esas 3 horas. Tiene un nombre especial. Ya se me fue el nombre.
No,
Aquí en
I
México.
Ahorita me acuerdo. Sí, pero se usa muy poco porque desgraciadamente los abogados han abusado de eso y entonces las empresas prefieren no tomar esa opción. La verdad es que es una pena porque mucha gente podría ganar buen dinero, ¿no? Y no se puede hacer por eso. Okay, guys, open your Excel worksheet, please. We're going to work this example. Right now it's 16:43. I'm going to give you till 5 o'clock, Okay, and I come back to you guys to see what happened.
Teacher,
Yes.
one question. Are we going to use solver or something like that? Because if that, I have to change my computer, so I don't know. Or it would
You're gonna, this Excel worksheet is gonna be the base for your homework. So I highly recommend you to change. Now what, right now, where are you working with? What are you working with?
with an HP, but it's a Chromebook. But I think that I could do it in a spreadsheet from Google if it is not, if we are
That's
not
fine.
using solver.
No, we're not using Solver now. Use
Thank
Google.
you.
No problem using Google in this occasion. Okay,
Okay, teacher, thank you.
you're welcome. Let me go fast to the call roll before I forget. It's Daniela Galan with us. I haven't heard her. I don't think so.
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Okay, I'm glad to hear you. Monse, is she with us?
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
Okay, and Daniela Rueda? She told me that she was on the highway.
Yes,
She
teacher,
was gonna
that's
be-
right.
She was gonna be on the
On a
phone,
road
is
trip.
she? Okay,
Yeah,
is she?
no, she couldn't enter to the class because
Okay,
the internet connection is bad. So
okay. I don't think there's gonna be a problem if we put her on absence. She only has 2 absence, nothing happens. Now let's go back to the exercise. Continue, and I'll come back in 10 minutes, okay?
teacher, can you go?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can I go where?
No, thank you.
Do you need something?
No, it was
Oh.
like, can you put
Now-
the presentation, but it's
Okay,
there.
you already have the presentation in Brightspace. There you can see
Okay.
the formulas. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
No, no, es que sí me elegía, pero igual, porque el juego contra plantas es el primero. Sí, pero el primero, el segundo y el tercero no quisieron, se paraban, se volvieron por algo.
Pero luego vi que también tenías el que me gusta mucho.
Pero también se volvió, también se volvió. Se volvió por completo.
Se murió.
No, se volvió. Se volvió. Y entonces, pues, no pudimos.
¿Se atoraba?
Sí, cada vez que le daba al juego, se volvía, porque se quedaba en el mismo lugar, nada se movía.
¿Quieres algo?
Sí.
Sí, acabó.
Y el agua se acabó.
Ahorita preparo más. ¿Preparado?
Y más.
Ujú.
Teacher, I think you're talking, but you're muted.
Yes, you're correct. I'm back. I don't see the rest of the group. I'm missing half of the group. Daniela Galan, Daniela Olavarria, Monse. Are you finished, Marinés?
Yes, I'm finished, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, did you start doing the homework? No, come on. If I were you, I already have done the homework also. So you can do it by column, yes or no? The exercise here that I put on the screen, it's for 0.75 and 1, and the homework was for 0.75 and 1 and 1.25. So you can just copy the column, change the arrival rate and the service rate, and the figures should change immediately if you work everything by column, no? Daniela, you were lost. Daniela Galan.
No, teacher. I have
So we
it.
can upload the homework in Excel.
Yes. You're supposed to load it to submit the homework in Excel.
Do we have to give any like description or reflection?
That would be answer number 8.
Okay.
Did you finish, Guillermo?
Yes.
Can we see can you share us your screen?
Yeah, of course.
The original system is the one you are showing us, well, used to show, the one that was on the screen?
That was the one in the book. Now, the one that it's here, it's the one that Rodrigo just did. Rodrigo, change the 1 and the 1.25. Put that on the same column where you have the formulas, okay?
No, that's excuse. That is excuse.
Just cut them and
You want me to
paste
change it
them
here?
on. Yes, move them.
Yeah.
Teacher, only to confirm, new is arrival rate and the one that it's like
No, the arrival rate is lambda.
arrival rate
It's-
is lambda. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So now what you can do, it's copy column C in column B, Guillermo. Choose the whole.
No,
choose
I'm gonna
column.
leave this here to put lambda here, and then I was about to search it. Lambda and mu.
Okay,
Or
but
what?
you got to. Okay, so then do that.
Yeah,
but then
column D would
let's
be
say,
my next one.
Okay, you just go on and copy it directly. The whole column. Okay, and now put the new figures. That will be 1 and 1.25. So we already have you have done your homework. That's what they're asking you. Okay,
Yes.
that's all. That's homework. As simple as that. Okay, now you can do the nice issues. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, somebody else wants to show us?
I want to show you, teacher.
Okay.
Lambda.
Okay,
Okay, so this is my homework.
that's pretty good. Okay.
And this is the exercise we made.
Okay, now you got to do a comparative table. So I highly recommend you do exactly what Guillermo did. Go back to your homework.
This
Now,
one.
where you have Either
Ah.
one or the other one, doesn't matter. That one, it's okay. Now, if you go to and change the cell 7 and cell 8, if you go and select them, cut them and paste them in column D.
Like values or?
No, the formulas. Yes, but okay.
Yeah.
Now erase the numbers in column C.
This ones?
Yes, I want to be sure that they still don't depend on the, okay, you just copy them, but you didn't move them. Now go back,
Okay.
Control Z, y lo que vas a hacer es cortar. Control C, ¿sí?
Okay.
Ok, y ahora
And
selecciona toda la columna. No, ¿qué hiciste?
No, this one, no. Okay.
No, selecciono la columna D. Ok. Control C. Y vete a la columna E. Y ahí le das Control V.
Okay.
Okay, so column D would be the original case and column E
Yes.
will be the homework. So now change lambda and mu for column D. That one would be 0.75.
Okay. And 1.
And 1. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we have to compare these two.
Exactly. What happened? Is it better or it's not better?
I think it's, in some cases, it's lower and in others.
We got to understand each of your numbers. For example, LQ, what does LQ mean? Stands for average number of customers in the waiting line. It went from 225 to 4. So it increased, is worst, no?
Okay,
And then
yes.
we got, okay, there is gonna be average number of customers in the waiting line.
Okay, I will put it like, I will go to the presentation to copy the explanation. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, you're welcome. Somebody else?
I think that formula is wrong. The LQ formula.
Okay, let me check quickly.
I think it's B8 times the difference between B8 and B7.
LQ, it's given by lambda square. Don't move. Maria del Pilar, don't move. Stay there, because we think you got a wrong formula. Can you please put it
This
back?
one.
Okay, so D7, that's correct. Square divided by
parentheses B8
yes,
times the difference between.
she's missing one mu. You're missing one mu in the second part. Okay, so you got to go. Okay, go to your formula on the top. Súbete arriba donde tienes la fórmula, donde tienes igual más paréntesis de 7 elevado al cuadrado. Ahí, al final, le tienes que poner por D8.
Okay.
D8. Dale intro, a ver si con eso es más que suficiente.
Yes.
Is that okay, Guillermo? Did you get the same? Now copy the formula to the cell. Okay.
No.
No?
No, because.
Okay, pon el paréntesis que ibas a poner
Yeah, you have to put the parentheses.
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't change.
It doesn't change.
And yeah, but in the second one.
Okay,
thank
so
you.
it went from 225 to 3.2. Be sure of your formulas, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Somebody else wants to show? So you have your homework already done. ¿Alguien
Me,
más?
teacher.
Okay, Daniela. Three. there's wrong something in average time a customer spends in the waiting line. No, that's 3. That's repeated, no? I got, for example, for the first case, the original one, it's probability that no customers are in the system, 25%. That's correct. Dale formato de porcentaje, por favor. Where it says 0.25, formato. Okay, thank you. Next one, it's 225, and that's customers, okay? Next one, average number of customers in the system, that's 3, that's okay. Average time a customer spends in the waiting line. I got 4 minutes there. There's something different. I don't know why.
I got 3 with the formula. I got 3 too.
Oh, 3. No, that's correct. And then 4 and then 0.75. No,
Oh, okay.
they're correct. Okay, they're correct. Just put the percentage format in the last one, Daniela. The 0.75 should be 75%.
Oh, okay. So the percentage is in the first one and in the last one?
Yes, those ones that are probability, yes.
Okay, yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Ale, are you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Gerardo Avila, finished?
You want me to share my screen?
If you want to, yes, if it's not really necessarily unless you have some doubt. Rodrigo Verástegui, finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so Rodrigo Eloy.
Yes.
Okay, Dani Silva,
Yes, teacher.
Daniela Olavarria.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so please do me a favor, load it now. Take the rest of the class. We still got 13 more minutes. Can you please load it right now in Brightspace?
We're just missing the explanation, isn't it?
Well, work on it.
Okay, and then upload it.
Take this 13 minutes for the explanation.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Because you already have the comparative table. That will be
7.
Letter 7, number 7, no? And then why do we have those differences? That would be nice if you could explain it.
Okay, and APA or something, or not?
There's something that, for example, that will help you in the explanation. Let me show you quickly. Give me 1 second. Descartar. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen. My feeling is more that what they're asking for is that you use this. Okay, let me correct this one also. This one was 3 point what? Remember 331?
Yeah, I have it right here. Let me see. It's 0.033371.
Okay, 371. Here it is also 3371?
Yeah, 3371.
Oh, I think that what they're asking you for, it's, I remember reading there, here in the explanation of the formulas, this one, the utilization factor, okay, where it says equation 15.9, okay, shows that the ratio of the arrival rate to the service rate, that will be lambda divided by mu, provides the probability that an arriving unit must wait because the service facility is in use. Hence, it refers as the utilization factor. What is your utilization factor? Do you have your utilization factor, the PW there, Guillermo?
80%.
Can you show me again your
Yes.
your numbers? Okay, so you were at 75 and now your utilization factor increased to 80%. And even though some figures don't look pretty good, average numbers in the system for average numbers in the waiting line, it went from 2.25 to 3.2. Probability an arriving customer has to wait, that's PW, 80%. It increased because the relation between both numbers increased, or more, no, la brecha, the difference between lambda and mu reduced, no? La brecha proporcional.
No, it's
Okay.
25. It's still 0.25 the difference, right?
Yeah, yes, but it's not the same 0.25 from 1 than from
Okay, yeah. It's not.
1.25. Do you agree?
Yeah.
0.25 from 1, it's the 25%, while from 1.25, it's only the 20%.
The only thing that it improved is the customers in the system, right? The probability.
The first one?
No, it got worse. Yeah.
Well, it went from 25 to
Yeah,
20.
got worse.
Average number of customers in the waiting line, it got worse. Average number of customers in the system, it went from 3
Everything
to
got
4.
worse.
And then we got average time a customer spends in the waiting line, 3 to 3.2. Average time a customer spends in the whole system, it's exactly the same. That's interesting. So I don't think it really got better.
No, it didn't improve, I think.
I don't see any improvement. Just for as an example, can you change the lambda 1 to 0.75 in the second case? Oh, watch now, that's nice, definitely. Okay, no, so what we're saying of number 1, we're wrong. It improved. If you see, now it went to 40%. Okay, so it's good that we don't have no customers in the whole system. That means that we are moving fast. We're moving them fast. Okay, can you go back to number 1? Now it went all the way down to 20.
What that
Then
means is that
it's worst.
Exactly.
Okay,
Because
how I
when
understand that
when you don't
number.
have customers, when you don't have customers in the system, it means that you have dispatched them all.
Yes, you're pretty good dispatching them.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would be a nice explanation? Can somebody give an idea? Come on, let's all talk about this. Monse, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, what would be your idea of
No,
a
I
good
don't
explanation?
I don't understand very well that last part.
Okay, don't worry, but the whole idea, what would be?
Everything got
On general terms, what's your believing on what's happening for the second case? Can you say it improved?
No.
Okay, and what else could you say?
That it only changed like 5% in the probabilities.
Okay, now how can we understand when lambda? Now let's first start from lambda and mu. Lambda went from 0.75 to 1. What does it mean? If we change those numbers in per hour, what does it mean? We got 75. The first one is 75.75 customers per minute, no?
Yes.
So that
it's 45
means
customers per hour.
there are
75,
45
0.75
customers
per.
in 1 hour. So for example, the first lambda means that we have 45 customers per hour, while the second lambda means that we have 60. For some reason that they don't explain, but they're going to 15 more customers. The line increased. Now, what would be the case for the mu? It went from 60 to 75. So it means 75. Oh, wait. It went from 60 customers per hour to 75.
Yes.
So it's better, no?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
better.
because you attend more customers, no, teacher?
Yeah, that's what I understand. If we go to the how it's calculated, it's the orders per hour. So it means the orders went from 60 to 75. Okay, so it's quite interesting. Mu, it's better. It went from 60 to 75 orders to hour. That means we are attending 15 more orders. Okay, although we got more people on the lane, and
But it's
I don't
exactly
understand.
same 15 people, so I don't understand really how's that big of a difference.
I got lost in your comment, Guillermo.
Because you can attend 15 more people from 60 to
Okay.
75.
Sí,
But there are 15 more customers.
el servicio pasa de 60 a 75. O sea, es más rápido.
Pues aumentan 15.
Pero el absurdo que tenemos es que a pesar de que aumenta la tasa de servicio, la tasa de llegadas también se incrementó. Eso quiere decir que estamos teniendo más clientes, ¿no? Se rompió completamente el esquema.
O sea, no, porque si o sea, si la tasa de llegada, o
Pasó de
sea,
45 a 60, mija.
ajá, pero entonces es más tiempo en lo que tardan en llegar. O sea,
Sí.
sí atiendes a más personas, pero también se tardan más en llegar.
¿Cuánto es 45 de 60, Guillermo? Es el 75%, ¿no?
Punto 75.
Okay, sí, ¿y cuánto es 60 de 75?
3/4 partes. Punto 75.
A ver, haz la división ahí en tu hoja de
No,
Excel.
punto 8.
Sí,
Punto 8.
Sí. Para que todos lo vean.
Abajo,
Es lo
¿no?
que calculamos hasta abajo, ¿no, profe? El último punto, la de probability
Sí.
and arriving customer.
Ajá. They went 80% faster. They increase. But not enough. Ahora hazlo al revés, Guillermo. Divide 75 entre 60.
Pues te da el 1.25.
Menos 1.
25%, ¿no?
Ajá. Y copia la fórmula arriba. Okay, so there's the reason. Service rate increased 25%, although arrival rate increased 33%.
Okay, yes.
Let's say that for some reason, things change, okay? It's not a normal situation. And so they move faster and they were able to increase to 25% over the average. But there were more people that they were able to respond. Okay?
So that's the conclusion, teacher.
I would say that would be a nice conclusion. Sería parte del comentario, ¿no? O sea, eso sería como la cereza del pastel, the cherry of the cake. El servicio, yo como entiendo es, el caso 1 son condiciones normales. First case, first column are normal conditions. Meanwhile, second column, something happened. Algo pasó diferente. Vamos a suponer que fue como un día extraordinario y en ese día extraordinario se incrementó mucho más gente y entonces se movieron más rápido. pudieron incrementar el servicio un 25%. No obstante, los rebasó el número de personas y entonces disminuyó la calidad del servicio un poco. Y eso lo hemos reflejado en el LQ, ¿no?
El average.
Average number of customers in the waiting line went from 225 to 3.2. Because if we go average time a customer spends in the system, still 4 minutes. Okay, so guys, it's time to leave. It's 5:20. Remember, I'm going to give you 10 minutes so that you can stretch yourself before you go to your next class.
Okay.
Please load your homework today. Don't leave it for the weekend. Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
Have a
teacher.
nice weekend. See you on
You too.
Tuesday.
You too,
Okay.
teacher.
You're going to have a long.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
teacher. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Guillermo.